So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Red Manx TV video. In this video today will be the preview for the game tomorrow as Manchester United take on Brentford. If you do enjoy the video guys, make sure to smash like, helps out a lot. Subscribe down below, bottom right corner if you're new as well. And also finally, make sure to comment your thoughts and your score predictions going into the game. But anyway guys, let's get on to the preview. So guys, tomorrow night Manchester United will take on Brentford away from home. Of course, this game was supposed to be played a few weeks ago, but due to a significant amount of COVID cases in the Manchester United squad at the time, it had to be rescheduled, and now that rescheduled game will take place tomorrow on Wednesday as Manchester United take on Brentford. And straight away going into the game, guys, we are in dire need of a win. I just think a win tomorrow and a positive performance would just give these players a massive boost, and that's what we need at the moment, because I think a lot of these players, they're not motivated at the moment. They don't seem interested. So I think a win here and a performance would just lift the players as one, and it would also lift the fans as well, because I don't want to go into the game tomorrow not excited. That's why I am at the moment. I don't really get excited anymore to watch the United games, and that's something I'm really worried about, because we should be going into these games hyped as anything, excited against Brentford, expecting loads of goals, but that's not the case. I'm going into this game thinking we better not lose again, and that's a really big worry for me. But of course, we've got to play the game. Of course, tomorrow night is going to be tricky. It's going to be tough. Brentford sitting at the bottom now, or near the bottom in 14th place. But the one thing I'm going to say now is if we don't win this game, with how bad Brentford are playing at the moment, they've only won one game in their last four. They're leaking goals. So if we don't win this game, I think a lot of serious questions will have to be asked. They really will. Because, against the Aston Villa game, I had a feeling we were going to lose that one. I did, because they were playing really well against us in the FA Cup. They were a solid side, and of course I knew they would cause us a lot of problems, and that's what they did. They managed to get a point off us. So I kind of expected that. But going into this one against Brentford, it's a game that I don't expect Brentford to win. I expect Manchester United to dominate Brentford. I know we're away from home, but it's a game we have to be winning, and I expect to win. So if we don't perform again, and we take another a slip up like we did against Villa, then there's going to be a load of serious questions being asked, in my opinion. But straight away, guys, of course, let's kick on to the transfers and the news around that. There's absolutely nothing, really. The Zakaria transfer has gone off, really. It doesn't look like to be happening this January. If it happens, it will happen in the summer. But again, it just really confuses me, because Zakaria was out there for 6 million. 6 million Zakaria was out there for, and we are suffering week in, week out, watching Fred and McTominay in that field, who are not good enough for Manchester United. They wouldn't get in another top four side, and at best, they're players that would be playing mid-table for something like Newcastle, Wolves, Southampton. Like, let's be honest, and we're suffering with those two, while Zakaria's out there for 6 million. But it's typical Manchester United, isn't it? We see these type of deals, and Manchester United just don't go through and get it. Like, I honestly can't understand it. But with the outgoings, of course, there has been a lot of news on Martial. Of course, we did see after the game, the Aston Villa game, Ralph Rangnick came out in his press conference, a bit fiery to be fair, and said Martial didn't want to be involved in the squad. And then we heard Martial come out on Instagram a bit later saying that he would never do that. He would give his heart to play for Manchester United. He wouldn't refuse to play, wouldn't refuse to train. So who do we believe in that thing? And apparently now coming out is that Ralph Rangnick wants to rejuvenate Martial and put him back into the squad. And that's a very interesting point, because at the moment I would give it a go, because I don't think anyone could be worse than Martial at the moment. I mean, I don't think anyone could be better than Martial at the moment, let's be honest, because we saw ELANGA come in, he's not been playing, he looks fiery. So Martial, he could cause the same effect if he gets some game time. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Donny van de Beek, also on Martial, is that Juventus could be the team to approach him. He still does want to leave this January, but he has declined moves to Newcastle and someone else, is what we're hearing. So let's see what happens on that. But with Donny van de Beek, of course, Donny van de Beek it does look like he's set to stay at Manchester United. With how sad it is, I want him to go out there, because he is in his prime of his life, really, to be fair, isn't he? So I want him to go out there, get some game time. He wants to be in that Netherlands squad as well for the World Cup. So, I mean, I'll just let him go, man. Let him go, because you're not going to play him. Just let him go. So we haven't heard much on that, to be fair, transfer news-wise. You've had Newcastle in for him. Don't know if that will happen. Probably won't happen this January. So we'll have to wait and see if any more developments happen. But other than that, Diallo looks like he will be going on loan as well. But other than that, there's not much going on transfer-wise at the moment. But of course, for the game, guys, as I said, going into we are in dire need of a victory. And I think, the team going into this game is only about, I would say, 3 or 4 players that deserve are deserving of a start for Manchester United, or to be in that squad that usually is. That's De Gea, that's Ronaldo, just because he's Ronaldo. I don't know if he's fit, so I don't know if he will be available. That is ELANGA, because of his last 2 performances, he has to be in this squad. And that's Jadon Sancho is deserving to be in the squad as well. But other than that, I don't think anyone has a guaranteed spot in that team, because they've been underperforming, they've not been good enough, and they've been putting in, shit performances week in, week out. So, hopefully ELANGA, Sancho, both start this game. I'm expecting both of them to start, to be fair. So I'll put my team on the screen now.
So guys, my team going into the game: David De Gea in net, left hand side Alex Telles, and Varane alongside Lindelof, as Maguire is still not available, I think, so he won't be included in the squad. Right hand side, of course, Diego Dallo. In the middle, I have gone with Fred and McTominay. As we know, that's the standard, and that's probably what more likely we're going to expect going into this one. So I have gone Fred and McTominay. Left hand side, I have put ELANGA in the squad. I just think his last couple of performances have deserved him to start this game as well. I think he's looked our best player. He looks hungry. He looks a threat going forward. So he has to start this game, in my opinion. He has to. Right hand side, Sancho. You may see Greenwood here, but I think Sancho needs to come back into the squad. As I said in the video, I think he's really creative going forward as well. So I think adding Sancho back in will only make us better. At cam, Bruno Fernandes, of course, standard. And up top, Cristiano Ronaldo, if he's available. We have seen that he is back in training alongside Paul Pogba as well, which is very exciting. But yeah, there's a possibility Ronaldo starts this game. But if not, expect Cavani to start this game instead of him. But hopefully Ronaldo is fit enough to start this game. But that's my team going into the game, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below, and let's get back to the video.
So guys, there you go, that's my team going into the game. Let me know what you guys think down below, guys, and also make sure to comment your teams in the comment section, guys. Be really interested to see how you guys think we should line up. Does ELANGA deserve to start this game of his last couple of performances? Does Jadon Sancho deserve to come back into the squad? Let me know what you guys think down below. Of course, we have heard that Paul Pogba is back as well, which is brilliant news. He's in training. He's obviously not going to be match fit to start the game tomorrow. I don't know how fit he is at the moment, so I'm not too sure when the next time or when he can start again. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm really excited about that, because Pogba, he adds a lot of creativity to this side, and that's what we need in this side at the moment. Him alongside Bruno Fernandes, as we saw at the start of the season, can be really, really threatening. So hopefully he's back sooner rather than later, but he is back in training, so that's good. But a bit about Brentford, guys. Of course, Brentford this season, let's be fair, they really impressed some people, and impressed me, to be fair, as well. They're newcomers to the Prem. They got that big result against Arsenal on the opening day, got a massive point against Liverpool, and got a few really good wins as well against teams around them. So would I back them to stay up this season? I'm not too sure. There's definitely 4 or 5 teams worse than them. But with how they're playing at the moment, if they continue this form, it will be close towards the end of the season. But I will back them to stay up, in my opinion. But of course, there are 3 key players this season for me have been Ivan Toney, Mbeumo, and Sergi Canos, who can cause a lot of teams problems. And have they got another player? I think one of those midfielders, Onyeko as well, who's been really impressive this season. I don't know if he will start this game, but he's one to watch out for as well. But yeah, other than that, I don't really see anyone causing us any problems in that side. I really don't. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But in our last 5 games against Brentford, we have won 4 out of the 5, and quite convincingly, to be fair. So if the stats say anything, it should go in our favour. And of course, as I said, we cannot lose this game. It will be very damaging. We cannot slip up anymore. I know I say that every preview, but again, I just don't see us losing this game. With how bad Brentford were, I think we have to play the worst we have ever played to lose this game. Because as I said, against Villa, I saw them getting something, but against Brentford, I cannot see them winning this game. So we have to win the game. But let me know what you guys think down below, guys. My final thoughts going into the game, or my score prediction, I'm going to say Manchester United 2, Brentford 0. I think they'll win this quite convincingly. As I said, it's probably the best time to play Brentford as well. They're not in form, they're not scoring goals, so hopefully this is a plain sailing game for Manchester United. But it never is Manchester United. It's going to be down to the wire. It's going to be like a 1-0 or 2-1, and Manchester United are going to make a lot of us fans very, very on the edge again. But let me know what you guys think down below, guys. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash your like, subscribe if you're new, make sure to comment your score predictions as well, guys. Be interested to see how you guys think this game will go, because at the moment it can go either way, in my opinion. But anyway, that's it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.